Alright guys, I am back with my WWE Smackdown live review for the 10th of the 1st, 2017 guys. I thought this last episode of Smackdown was really good. I'm not going to talk about match to match to match and segment to segment because, you know, I don't want to make this video long, so I'm going to just cut it down in a couple of segments. So, first I'm going to talk about the opening segment with Ambrose and Miz and Dolph Ziggler just in one. Then I'll talk about the tag match and the Dolph Ziggler Kalisto match. And then I'll talk about then Natalia, Becky Lynch, and that being the other. And then I'll talk about the main event. So anyway, so Ambrose and The Miz had a segment, the Ambrose Asylum, and basically, Ambrose's guest was The Miz. So Miz comes out and he's pissed off that he lost the IC title last week. And then the Ambrose gives him a participation award. I thought that was pretty cool, man. And then the Maurice gets pissed off at this and she tries to slap Dean Ambrose, but basically she slaps the Miz because Ambrose ducks out of the way, and then Ambrose gives the Miz's dirty deeds. And then we had Dolph Ziggler cutting a promo. Well, he didn't cut a promo, like, you know, it was an interview. And then we had Dolph Ziggler versus Kalisto. Kalisto went over. I don't know why Kalisto had to go over here. It didn't make any sense. Then Apollo Crews came out and he got hit by a chair. So did Kalisto as well. I really like this by Dolph Ziggler. But my problem is with this is why is Dolph Ziggler not getting a reaction? He got no reaction. Like, when he was a face, he got a great reaction. But since he's turned heel, nobody reacted, and that is not a good sign. And it kind of worries me because as a heel in professional wrestling in 2017, we all know that kayfabe's dead. But you've got to have that right character to get invested into a heel. Like back in the day when Triple H was a heel, or Shawn Michaels, or fucking Bret Hart, or even, well, Owen Hart, when those guys were heels, or Eddie Guerrero, or Randy Orton when he was actually a good heel, they got reactions. Even The Miz gets a good reaction. And Seth Rollins, and so on. And Dolph Ziggler doesn't get a reaction. I don't know if it's because he's a internet darling fan, you know, the internet like him and stuff. I don't know what it is, but he just isn't getting a reaction. And it's hard, in my opinion, to book indie wrestlers or internet darling kind of wrestlers, like a Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles and all those other wrestlers, because a lot of people on the YW and IWC love those guys as wrestlers and performers. That how can you boo those guys because they're so damn good at their job? And I find that's a hard place that the WWE have. They had it when CM Punk was there and Daniel Bryan was wrestling. When they would turn them heel, they could never really fully get to hate them because they were so good at being their own personalities and being their own characters. Like, they were just so good. But yeah, I hope Dolph Ziggler just gets a good heel reaction at some point. He did last week, but not this week. The fans were like, whatever. So anyway, we get the tag team match, and it was the American Alpha versus the Wyatts, and this was a really good match. Like, I think every time that these four guys face off against each other, like, you're gonna have good matches. And we had a great match on the wild card, and then last night we had a great match. Just a lot of good back and forth, and we had a bit of confusion between who was it now? Luke Harper and Randy Orton. Randy Orton gets shoved into Luke Harper by Chad Gable, and then Chad Gable gets a roll for the win, retains the tag title. So I think this is going to continue into the Royal Rumble, and then at the Royal Rumble, obviously in the Royal Rumble match, Randy Orton is going to turn on the Wyatts and eliminate Bray and Luke Harper, and then this is going to set up their match WrestleMania, which I hope that Bray Wyatt goes over it. Bray Wyatt needs a big win at a WrestleMania over a big talent like Randy Orton. It's pointless having this stable, having Randy Orton in the Wyatt family to basically win the tag straps, then to turn on Bray Wyatt, and then to win clean at WrestleMania. That is totally putting a nail in the coffin in Bray Wyatt. If you really want to establish the Bray Wyatt character on SmackDown, you need to make Bray Wyatt look strong going into WrestleMania. You need to make the guy look like a fucking beast down there. You need to make the guy win at WrestleMania. And don't screw up like you did a couple years ago with John Cena and a Bray Wyatt. You screwed up so bad with that storyline. That could have gone so many places for a Bray Wyatt character. That could have elevated the guy. But stupid WWE and John Cena didn't see the idea that we saw in a Bray Wyatt and didn't go all the way with this whole Bray Wyatt. I mean, he could have been a world champion by now, but it is what it is. But I hope this year Bray Wyatt gets his career on track, now he's on Smackdown, and now he's featured, properly and in actually interesting storylines, and, hopefully that he gets a clean win at WrestleMania. So that's what I hope. And then we get Alexa Bliss and Becky. They have a title match next week in a steel cage match because Daniel Bryan is pissed off with the Los Matadores, whatever. And then he says that, well, instead of the Los Matadores always interfering in your matches, we're going to have a steel cage match for the women's title. So that's going to be pretty interesting there. And then we had the main event. It was John Cena versus Baron Corbin. This was actually a good match. I couldn't say that this was a bad match. I liked the match. And I know a lot of people going to, oh, John Cena won clean. Yes, but Baron Corbin looked really strong in this match. Like, I know when somebody says, oh, he just got buried because he lost to John Cena. I don't see this as a burial for Baron Corbin. I see a lot of potential in Baron Corbin. Now, here's a guy that was never a fan of Baron Corbin. And the last few weeks, like a Braun Strowman, he has really impressed me because when he's on the mic or when he's just fucking wrestling, you know that he can fucking destroy those fuckers. So that's what I like. And then you have, Baron Corbin was dominating most of that match anyway. So he was like really beating up John Cena. So like I think that was really good there. Like he wasn't like getting shoveled down by John Cena, because I know how much in the past that John Cena has shoveled talent. He's buried young stars, and trust me, he still does. But I think John Cena's getting to a point now that he knows he needs to put over these young guys because he's not going to be there much longer. So finally, John Cena woke up, and Cena went over. He was on commentary. I thought Baron Corbin looked like a star out there, even though he lost a match. He still looked like a star. And if they keep booking this guy, if they book this guy bad, if they keep booking this guy strong every single week on SmackDown, going into a WrestleMania, then I see at WrestleMania big plans for him. Maybe an IC title run, or maybe a big feud with somebody in the main event. See, maybe with somebody like a Dean Ambrose or something like that after WrestleMania. I just see a lot of potential in this dude. And I hope that the WWE don't screw it up on the Baron Corbin character. I think he's an awesome, I think he's improved leaps and bounds from his NXT days. I think, since he's gone into SmackDown, he's coming to his own. Like, this is his yard, you know what I mean? Fucking awesome. But yeah, after the match, Cena and AJ had a confrontation. That was the end of SmackDown. Overall, SmackDown was a really good show. I couldn't really fault it, really. It was just really good. I'm just excited for the Royal Rumble. I just think, in my opinion, this year's Royal Rumble has been built up way better than the last 3 Royal Rumbles. 2014, 15, and 16 Royal Rumbles sucked, in my opinion. Just booked badly and not thought out. But since the brand split and they're focusing on each brand, I think this is, now they're focused on the big 4 pay-per-views again. I think this year's Royal Rumble could be good. So yeah, leave your comments down below, guys, on what you thought on this last episode of SmackDown, guys. Remember to hit the notification button every time I upload. Like this video, and also tell me, guys, are you excited for the Royal Rumble in the Alamo Dome? I'm pumped, guys. I cannot wait for the Alamo Dome, bro. Check you later.